certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Good Friday afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Stone Schafer here. Starting off looking at our air quality alerts. If you've been outside here on this Friday, you've definitely noticed the haze, especially if you live north of the bay. We've had reports on and off through the day of hazy conditions at the surface, the smell of smoke. As this rolled in last night into this morning, it's definitely been noticeable. Now, make sure you check on your local alert because every county is a little bit different. Some timings are up until about midnight, some are until 1 a.m., and there's a likelihood that some counties, especially to the north, see their alert get pushed even farther in the morning because it does look like smoke is going to linger just a little bit into tomorrow. When we look at our wildfire smoke graph here, what we see is that smoke hangs around in our northern counties till about 4 a.m., maybe even longer than that. By about midday, though, winds are going to shift from the south, and that shift's going to start to push some of that smoke up to the north back into Canada. I don't think it's a long-term relief. At least at the surface will be clear. Aloft, though, it does appear once winds shift back out of the west, smoke will roll back in for Sunday. And even with some sunshine on Sunday, it's definitely going to have that hazy look with the lighter wildfire smoke rolling back into the state. Now, as we get back to tonight, we can see our lows are going to be mostly in the 60s. You have lower 60s to the north, upper 60s down to the south. You may get stuck in the 70s. Areas like Owasso and Flint, you may see 70s for a majority of the night until right before sunrise where we hit the upper 60s. Now, once we get into Saturday afternoon, temperatures, they are back in the mid to lower 80s. It's one of the cooler days we've had through the whole week. It's right on average for this time of year. It's definitely going to be the coolest day we have through the weekend into the start of the new week. But dew points still are a factor, including tomorrow. When we look at our humidity outlook, we're going to see dew points rise tonight into tomorrow morning. By tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see dew points back into the 70s. That's going to give us that very humid feeling, and that's going to stay around. Dew points 70 plus for Saturday, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday before we finally get some relief, get less humid, more pleasant feeling, but definitely dealing with the stretch of days where you're going to feel that stickiness in the air as you get out and about for your afternoon and even morning routine. Looking at our sky tracker right now, not much to show us. There's sunnier skies to the north, some cloud cover down to the south, but it's just a mix of sun and clouds. We did have a rain chance down to the south, but it has stayed away, actually farther south than anticipated at this point. And when we look at our hour by hour, that continues to be the trend. Now, right around 3 to 4 a.m., we're going to see a chance of some scattered to isolated showers develop. They look like a small chance, but there is there that as you're waking up Saturday into about 10 a.m., that's where we can start to see some showers along 127 and along 69. By midday, we're dry, but then to the afternoon, there's another signal that we'll see more showers and even some thunderstorms. Again, dew points in the 70s. That's a lot of energy in the atmosphere for thunderstorms to develop. Now, for now, the Storm Prediction Center has kept us in that non-severe thunderstorm threat, and it does look like that is the case for tomorrow. But I do want to remind people, there's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. So if we do see a thunderstorm, there's a lot of moisture that it can collect and dump on you. So I think our main concern in a non-severe thunderstorm and severe thunderstorm for our Saturday afternoon is going to be heavy rainfall that could cause localized flooding. So just be prepared for that. If you come across a flooded road, make sure you turn around and don't drown. 7-day forecast shows we're dry on Sunday. Again, could be hazy with mostly sunny skies. We're in the 90s for Sunday and Monday, back to the 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Then finally, some relief for 70s on Thursday and Friday.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.